To the channel. If you are new here, my name is Jasmine. I'm an all-cash budgeter. I use what's called a zero-based budgeting method, and today what I'm going to be showing you is how to use my digital planner. Alright, first things first. So you have purchased your digital planner from baddiesandbudgets.com, shameless plug, and it is now on your iPad. So the first thing I want to go, Lord, look at my niece, how she looking. Bless her heart. Bless her heart. Let me go ahead and change. As you can see here, we are going to go ahead. We've already downloaded our planner to our iPad. So you have to open up the zip file. I don't know if both come with the zip, but I'm for sure the neutral does. So you just want to click on it, and your zip file is going to actually open your planner. So there's two files zipped up into one. Want to go ahead and open your planner, and I have two options here to see how to download the planner into Goodnotes. You can go ahead and open that, but I'm going to show you how to do that today. So we're just going to go ahead, open up our planner here. And as you can see, there are a bajillion pages. This is not where we want to stop. This is not where you're going to be able to use your planner. This is just the first step. So what we're going to do is head over to this corner here to the share button. We're going to click share, and we are going to scroll over, and we're going to share to Goodnotes. If you don't use Goodnotes often, it's probably not going to show up in your favorites. So you will have to scroll down to the bottom like this and possibly hit edit actions and find the app Goodnotes. Okay, so we're going to open it in Goodnotes. And here is where you can choose how you want to save it. So if you want to, let's just call this neutral planner how to. So I know to go in and delete it later. And we're just going to, so you can choose where to save it, right? In your documents, if you have other files, you can choose to save it that way or whatever. But for now, we're just going to import it as a new document. And so it's going to go ahead and bring it into our Goodnotes, okay? And here it is. Right here, the planner is now available to use. It is hyperlinked and ready to go. So when you want to get into your planner, you just click on this neutral planner how to, and it takes you right to it. So here we have the first page, and it pretty much is hyperlinked to take you to any section you'd like to go to. To be able to use the hyperlinks, make sure that up here in this top right hand corner, you have your pen turned off. So your pen is on now. As you can see, it gives you all the options to use with your pen. So you can't click to go anywhere, right? It's writing. It's not clicking. But if you go ahead and click up here and turn the pen off, I'm now able to click throughout my planner and use all the hyperlinks, okay? So that's first. The next thing I want to tell you is if you get lost within your planner and you can't find a certain page, the hyperlink isn't taking you where you'd like to go, you can use this button here. This pretty much pulls it out like an index, and you can see every page within your planner. So if you're looking for a certain thing, just scroll through and find it, okay? So that's that. In the next tab up here, you're able to save favorites. So if there is a certain day, or, you know, let's pull up this whatever random page, June 26th, and there's something that you have to refer to often, you can add this page as a favorite. So that would be this button up here. And so when you go into your planner and you're looking for, you know, a certain page and you're scrolling through here and you're trying to find it, that can be crazy. But if you've added as well. But mainly the easiest way to navigate these planners is through these hyperlinked buttons. So up here at the top, you can get to your goals, your credit pages, your challenges. You can also click through your months, pretty easy. And once you're in here, you can go ahead and budget on a weekly basis, or you can go back to your month and budget day by day, whichever way you prefer, okay? So keep in mind on this page, this is the index. So if you ever want to quickly, get to a certain month, you just touch the month here. If you ever need to get to a quick challenge or a quick credit page, just open this page, the index, and you can get there quickly. Also note over here, these are hyperlinks to get you to any of my socials. So it'll take you to my TikTok, my YouTube, if you want to refer to this video, or you want to look at me cache stuff while you cache stuff, you can do that. You can also head over to my Instagram. Make sure to do so and give me a subscribe. And you can also head to my store. There's also a section here for you to write your name in. Okay, and so I have other videos showing breakdowns of how to use like each page, so I will link that below. But other than that, I hope I've pretty much answered the technical questions of how to download and navigate the planner. So if I haven't bored you to death at this point, let's go ahead and get into like some edits or some fun and quick things you can do while you are planning and budgeting with this planner. So first things first, we are going to turn our pen on here, and I know a lot of people have the question of, how do you use the text, right? So instead of me just coming in here and writing with the pen, you can also use text. So you have to hit the text button here, right? And it defaults to whatever font you have it defaulted to. So you can import fonts, or, if they don't have any that you like here, and you can choose, they have plenty to choose from of all kinds, so it defaults there. So let's say I want to, I don't know, I have a birthday coming up or something, so I'm just going to click with my pen, my Apple pen. I'm going to turn the sizing down a little bit, a lot of bit actually, and we're going to say, let's say it is Mary's birthday. Oops. So let's say it's Mary's birthday. Okay, and as you can see here, it didn't read my writing correctly. So I just choose to hit the little keyboard button here, and I'm just going to go in and change that in to Y. To an R, excuse me. So there's Mary's birthday, and as you can see here, it's a little too large. So I'm going to grab my lasso, this button here, I'm going to circle it. I'm going to hold down the button, and it will pull up these options here. Okay, so there's a few things we're going to talk about. So if this was the perfect size and you had 3 Marys that had birthdays, you could just copy and paste it, right? So if you needed this over and over, you could copy it here, and I'm going to click somewhere else, and it's also Mary's birthday this day. Option with the lasso tool, same thing, circle it, hold down the button. You can delete it. Today's not Mary's birthday. I was wrong. We can also circle it here, hold down the button, and we can resize it. So say we wrote that it's a little too big. We don't want it to take up the whole square. So we're just going to resize it so we see that it's Mary's birthday up here. The next option, circle it, hold it down. You can change the color. So you can go through and use one of their presets. I'm going to resize it so y'all can see it better. So here's Mary's B-Day. So you can pick any color and just instantly change it. Whatever color you prefer. You can go in and do custom colors, add in your hex code here at the bottom to change it. Whatever it is that you like to do. You can see all the different colors and how they'd look. If you're trying to make a neutral palette, whatever, okay? So we're going to go ahead and size that back down. You can also rotate it when you're resizing for however you'd like. Okay. And you can also take a screenshot of Mary's birthday, right? So say there was something in your planner you wanted to share with someone else, something really cool or whatever, you can take a screenshot and share it however you'd prefer. And the very last thing you can do here, probably the thing that most digital planners use the most, is add element. And an element is pretty much like saving a sticker, right? So as opposed to spending a bunch of money on digital stickers, you can pretty much create your own in Canva and move them over. And so like if you have written something, say it's like, let's do it better for budgeting. So say every month, let's say you have child support, right? So every month you have a child support payment of $150. And you don't want to have to write that every month. You can go ahead and circle it, and we're going to go ahead and add it to an element. And you can go ahead and add it in here. Let's just do everyday stickers, right? And so what you can do when you are working through your monthly plan is come here to your elements, which is this button here. And that child support sticker will be right here at the front because we added it first, right? But if it's not, you just touch the elements button and you hit child support and it'll pull up instead of you having to rewrite it. That's actually what I need to do with my bills, is I need to just go ahead and make them a sticker. I just thought of that. Genius. Yeah, anyway, keep you some stickers on deck because it makes planning so much more fun. Anytime you have a bill due, you can just put you a little bill due sticker in here and just go. You know, it doesn't take so long. It doesn't take so much effort. You can literally just put it in here, write in the amount. You can always make it bigger if you write big like me. So let's say our T-Mobile bill was due and it's $100, and then once you get it paid, you can go ahead and go through, check paid, and it's done for the month, right? So that's our elements. And the other thing that you can do, which I think is really cool, not everybody will or whatever, let's say I'm going to go ahead and do I'm not sure. So let's say I have a list of to-do things for my niece and I to do, right? So let's say I want to get the bathroom clean. I want to get the dishes washed and get the laundry done. But I need to share this with her. What I'm going to go ahead and do is grab my lasso tool. I'm going to circle these items. And what you do is you hold it down and then you hit convert. So this helps with two different things. So it pretty much converts your writing to text. So if you wanted to send it in a neater form, I could just share, find her phone number, her email or whatever, and go ahead and send it to her. Send it to files, send it to my notes, whatever. But what it really is cool and helpful for is an easier way to go ahead and transfer your writing to text. So you would just hit copy. You want to go ahead and hit the text button, hit paste, and it automatically, oops, I got to get off of that. And so it automatically transfers your writing to that text font. So there's just a simpler way to do that. Okay, that's just a few tips and tricks. I don't know every Goodnotes tip and trick, but it has shape so that if you wanted to go in and create sticky notes of your own, you could do that. There's just so many different things to live and learn through with Goodnotes. Like the possibilities are truly endless. So that's pretty much it, y'all. I'm gonna stop here. I feel like this is a good overview for people who are budgeting, um, to understand how to work these things, to put it in perspective. I know sometimes that makes more sense. So say you have the same income every week, right? Every week you work at, I don't know, McDonald's, and you make the same $500, right? And so you pay your rent or whatever, a portion of your rent every week, and your utilities, and your um, and your phone bill, right? So you pay, I don't know, 150 a week for your rent, 50 a week for your utilities, and 25 a week for your phone bill. And instead of having to write that every week, every time you budget, right? Go ahead, because this is what I'm getting ready to do in my other planner. So we're going to go ahead and circle our bills. We're going to long press, and we are going to convert it. Not convert it. You could convert it if you want to, but I'm going to keep it in my handwriting. I'm going to go ahead and add element, and I'm going to add this element as, we're going to call it budget, um, budget stuff. Let's just call it that. Okay, and so when it comes next week and it's time to budget again, I go ahead and hit the elements button, our budget stuff, and then here it is, and you don't have to rewrite that every week. I know a lot of people act like cash budgeting is so burdensome, so that's just an easy way for you to not have to do so much work. Okay? So I hope this was helpful. If you have any more questions about Goodnotes, about the planners, please leave them below. So next time that I do an updated version of this video, I'm able to address those questions. As always, though, thank you guys so much for watching and being a part of this community. I really appreciate it. As always, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Check out my second channel. I'll have some content going up over there soon. Y'all have a really good day. Bye.
Something to buy, da ba da bug, yeah. Da ba da bum ba buy, da ba buy, da ba yeah. Set the potato, da ba da. Boy, yeah. Sunlight that all